Hello everyone, this video is for you. It's a daily video that tells you what zone we're in, what basic weekly plan we're working on, and reminds you of your routines. Take a look, you'll see that these three things are here. There may be some other things in there that may or may not relate to the time of year, but that's okay. Enjoy. Hello my fly babies, hello my patrons, hello my lions living in your new strength. Today is Sunday and we have a 2-layer cake. Our first layer is our routines, our second layer is our basic weekly plan. The basic weekly plan for Sunday is renew your spirit. It's an all-day affair. That leaves you with one, and that's your routines. We only do the morning routine, the after dinner routine, and the before bed routine today. 3 little routines instead of 5. Okay, so we're going to start with our morning routine. We're going to do it before the family, and then once we've completed our routine, which is a very quick thing, then we're going to go straight into getting our kids up and putting them through their routine. Now, last night you talked about the fact that you may be going to church today, if it's the case with you, so the kids know. And we talked about maybe what they're going to wear, and you've got your things already on. Put your apron on. Okay, and so everyone knows we're going to church, no dilly-dallying, let's go. Firm but kind, do their morning routines, come to the table, eat their breakfast, maybe put their clothes on after your call. And then go off to church. Enjoy your day, enjoy the service, enjoy your worship, be renewed in your spirit, come home, and then have a kind of a family day again, but it's a different, more laid-back, restful day. And it's also the day that you have a nice family dinner. I like to think that you're asking your children to make salad with you or make dessert. Sometimes being involved in the cooking of a meal will get your children to eat that meal, especially if they're small, maybe snapping the green beans or putting the lima beans in the pot, whatever it is with your supervision. And if they're older, of course, they don't need your supervision. You can just ask them to do certain things. And then have a nice dinner, and everyone helps clean up after dinner. And then after that, enjoy the day, and then you have your before bed routine. We're going to hit that in just a minute, but before we do, let's talk about this day and the other things that you can do on this day. And one thing is to look at your planner and project forward to at least the middle of next week. What are the things that are going to happen? What meals are you going to eat? What day is Monday for you? Is that your weekly home blessing hour, or are you splitting it up among the days for your children? If so, put that in your planner. What zone is it? Well, we're going to be coming into zone 2 this week, which is the kitchen. So you have 4 days of zone 2. If you don't have clutter in there, which I pray you don't, because you've been decluttering and you've been doing a 3 times a day clutter check, then you can actually do 4 deep clean things in there that take 10 minutes or less, or several small things on one day that take 10 minutes or less. 10 minutes or less in your kitchen, 4 days. That's 40 minutes in the kitchen doing some deep cleaning this week. And put those things in your book, okay? And then make sure you've got your routine so you know what they are. If you don't know, write them down, put them somewhere you can see, and follow the routines. Okay, that's it. Now let's talk about the before bed routine. So the before bed routine for the children, what's the week hold for them? Are they going to camp? Are they going to grandma's? Is someone coming over? Do you need to do some prep for that? Do they need to do some prep? That can be part of their before bed routine. So 30 minutes before it's time for them to start getting ready for bed, allowing them about 30 minutes so that when bedtime comes, they're done. That 30 minutes is done. Don't let them dawdle. You get to be the happy cop, right? You get to be the one who oversees it and make sure things are happening on the timetable that's required to get them in bed at their time. Okay, so, and you let them know firmly that is their bedtime. You can be kind, but you must be firm, because if you don't, they will push and push and push and push until you have got their bedtime later and later and later and later. And in all things, they will do that. So you have to be that wall that they say, oh, mama says it, that means that's it. I can't push mama any further. That's it. And if you continue to push, if they continue to push, they can have a consequence. And that's perfectly legitimate, firm but kind, okay? Next thing we're going to do is give them that 30 minutes, and then the 5 minutes before, remind them 5 minutes before bed, and then it's time for them to do whatever little job you want them to do, pick out their book, but before they do any of that, pick up their stuff. So if they've been eating, their plates, their forks, their spoons, their cups, whatever, go into the dishwasher or into the sink to be washed by you or them, depending on their age, and put in the holder and put in the dish drain or whatever. Okay, next is pick up their toys, their blankets, their games, whatever, and put them away. Everything has a home. If it doesn't have a home, it doesn't belong in your house. So if you see it out, you have probably can assume that it's not something they love, and it's going to be taken away and given to someone who can't put it in their home. And that's the kind of conversation you have with the smaller children. And with the bigger ones, you just say, look, if I find it out here after I've told you to pick it up, it's going to be put away and you won't get it back until I'm ready for you to get it back. So I'm warning you now, go ahead and pick it up and put it away. You won't have a problem. Okay, whoops, sorry. The next thing we're going to do is they're going to pick out their book, right? They're going to go get their pajamas. They're going to go in the bathroom. They're going to wash their face and brush their teeth. If they're not taking a bath, they're going to wash their face. If they're taking a bath, they can wash their face in the bath or the shower. But brush their teeth, wipe the sink out, hang up the hand towel or the face cloth or whatever they're using. Make sure there's no toothpaste in the sink. Then take their shower or their bath. When they're done, dry off, put on their PJs, make sure their dirty clothes are in the basket. In fact, I would encourage them to put them in the laundry basket before they take their bath, because you know what happens. They'll drop them on the floor and then stand on them wet. Then you'll have wet clothes in the laundry. So encourage the clothes to go into the dirty clothes basket before the bath, and that will take your inspection. Okay. Next is you're going to you know what, when I record these, I record them on my phone, and I just got a reminder that I have a doctor's appointment, but I didn't change the doctor's appointment in my Google Calendar, so it says it's like in a few minutes, but the doctor changed it to this afternoon, so I got distracted and I apologize. Let me get it off of here. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is make sure that they put their clothes away, right? They've got their PJs on, and then they hang their towel up. Again, remember, I've talked to you about it before. They need a place they can hang it so it can air out. It needs to be within their reach. That's where your compassion, your kindness comes in. Also, they need to pick up their toys and have a place to put wet toys. Maybe you have a net that hangs in the bathroom over the tub so they can drain, but anything to keep the next person from stepping on toys, and also to keep their toys from getting gross with water sitting in them all day long. Okay, then we're going to go have a book. So we're going to go to bed, we're going to read our books. You're going to read them or they're going to read them, book or books, chapter or chapters, your call. And just make sure you stick to the same number every night, and I wouldn't suggest more than 2 of either, because if you do, you're going to be too tired some nights and you won't be able to do that. And then they'll be upset because when you do something once or twice, that's it for them. That's the way they want it from then on. I know you know that. All right, so good night to the children, and now it's time for you. And you're going to look and see what you need to prepare for tomorrow. Do you need to pack your lunch or make sure it's taken out of the freezer or whatever? Do you need to take food out of the freezer for tomorrow's dinner? Do you have your dinners written down in your planner? Do you know what you're doing tomorrow at work or at home? What clothes you're going to need? Go lay those out. Put them wherever it is you're going to hang them up and have them ready to go with your shoes and your jewelry. And then you can go and take your bath or shower if you take it at night. Wash your face, put on your moisturizer, comb the day out of your hair, brush the day out of your hair, or wash your hair, whatever you do. Put on your PJs, put your clothes away. If they're still clean, let them air out. If they're dirty, in the laundry. And then go into, wipe your kitchen, make sure you hang your towels up and make sure your bathroom looks tidy. So in the morning you come into a tidy bathroom. And now go into the kitchen and make sure all the dishes are in the dishwasher. Make sure there's soap in it. Go ahead and turn that on if you're the last one going to bed. And if there are a few little dishes in the sink, wash those up real quick. That's not a big deal. Don't make yourself think it's worse than it is. It's not. It's very easy to wash a few plates or a few cups for your babies who are too small to wash them themselves. Big kids, you have to oversee while they wash them. They'll learn. They will. All right, and now we're going to wipe out the sink, put a new towel in. That's called shining the sink, just wiping it out, making sure it looks good. If it's got some scum in there, spray it with something and wipe it out. You're not scrubbing elbow grease style. You're just giving it a wipe. Hang up a new towel, go put your towel in the laundry, and turn off the lights, close the curtains or the blinds, and go to bed. And time to relax, to do whatever it is you do at night, read, watch a video, watch television, talk to your husband, etc. And then when it's time to go to sleep, closing your little eyes and turning over in that bed and going off to sleep. And in the morning, you're going to feel so much better. And remember, you're in charge of getting yourself up in the morning. All right, that's it for today. I hope you have a wonderful day. And always remember that you are beautiful. I hope you enjoyed that, and I know that you're going to have a great time in your house today. Remember to focus on getting it done first, fast, make it fun, and get it finished. Come Complete the process, and don't let those little things bug you that you see that are for future dates. Use your planner, and always remember that you are beautiful.